you believe that Americans eat more than 300 million sandwiches a day? Wow, that's a lot of sandwiches. As college students, specifically busy, hungry college students, we should be educated on the sandwich. And the sandwich can be a crucial part of our day. As a college student myself, I cannot get through my day without a sandwich or two. In my speech, I'll be sharing the invention and the origin of the sandwich's importance and convenience, and how the sandwich is interpreted all around the world. The first sandwich, according to Stephanie Butler from History in August of 2018, the first sandwich was created in 1792. John Montague, the fourth Earl of Sandwich, had a severe gambling problem and would often spend hours at the card table. During one of his long gambling sessions, he was hungry, and he asked the house cook if he could bring him some food to eat. The house cook then bring him meat in between two pieces of bread.
Right.
John Montague loved it so much, he started eating it constantly. Eventually, the sandwich became popularized and spread throughout England. Where it also adopted the name sandwich, named after him. Stephanie goes on to describe that before this first sandwich, may have also put meat in between two pieces of bread on food platters. These food platters they called mezzi platters. This is an example of one. They would have an assortment of different meats, crackers, and cheeses. And this is a picture of what one would look like. In my next point, I'll be describing the sandwich's importance and convenience. With the sandwich, you can get a variety of different needs met. According to a graph made by writers at Harvard, accessed in March of 2020, the sandwich can fill just about every need for a healthy plate, using whole grain bread, chicken, tomato, lettuce, and cheese. Here you have every part of the healthy food plate. Now you only need a healthy oil and water. As we know, it is important to eat a healthy plate, and sandwiches can help with this. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in February of 2020, around 40% of Americans are obese and 9% are severely obese. The sandwich is also very convenient and easy to make. A variety of different sandwich types can be made in a few minutes. Here's a quote from Tim Morris. "It only takes a minute to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich." The sandwich has extreme use and can be put together in a very short amount of time. On top of that, it can be transported and traveled with very easily. A sandwich, or maybe even two sandwiches, can easily fit in a lunchbox and be taken with you wherever you go. Next, I will be demonstrating how the sandwich is interpreted across the world. People all around the world enjoy sandwiches, whether they call them that or not. In the Middle East, they have meat which they wrap in a bread that they call pita bread. In Mexico, they have tacos, and in Italy, they have paninis. On the screen, you can see a variety of different sandwich types from across the world. First, we have a panini that may be often seen in Indian cultures. Next, we have an interesting take on a sandwich by the Hawaiians. Next, we have a delicious looking Spanish Reuben. And last but not least, we have a grilled sandwich from Cuba. All of these sandwiches were accessed from a list entitled 30 Sandwiches from Around the World from Food, accessed in March of 2020. I can understand some of these sandwiches are a bit strange. And at this point, you might ask yourself, what qualifies something as a sandwich? To clarify, here is a quote from a sandwich expert from the EBSCO host database, accessed in March of 2020. Sandwich, a piece of meat or other food placed between two slices of bread. In conclusion, we have seen the sandwich's birth, its importance and convenience, and how the sandwich is interpreted across the world. We now see that the sandwich is an important thing to be informed about. Now, with all this sandwich knowledge, we as college students can feel secure knowing that we will never go hungry again.
Yay!